What's up, Stripe Nation? Blake Albertson here with B&B Lawn Care. Now look behind me. I am not mechanically inclined and I am terrible at woodworking and all that stuff. But I saw a project like this on Pinterest of all places. They have tons of stuff, landscaping. They have everything house related and fun, and I don't know. I just like the stuff. I like looking at it. And I've been seeing these for about a year now, and I've just never known how to do it. I've always just been a little nervous to do it because everything that we have ever done, whether it's a recipe, anything like that, Pinteresty stuff, we've messed up. And this is the one project that actually just went smooth sailing. So I'm very excited about it. I just wanted to explain to you guys the process. So make sure you like and subscribe. We normally do lawn and landscape related stuff. Everything equipment, everything grow your business, entrepreneur. So make sure you like and subscribe. All right guys, so we were actually in Home Depot yesterday for other things like weed killer, preen, paint, and then I had been looking at Pinterest and I'm like, you know what, let me just go see how much wood costs. Now, I went in, there's a bunch of different wood prices. I mean, like, literally these boards, so these are actually 12-foot boards. We just cut them in half, so it's 6 feet on this side and 6 feet on the other side. And some of those boards were like $25 a pop, and some of them were like $7 a pop, and some of them were $12 a pop. Now, don't be afraid to ask people. You know, you ask and you shall receive, whether that's information or help or whatever in life. So I asked, spent about literally an hour and 20 minutes at Home Depot getting educated on different wood finishings, kind of mapping out. I literally only had a picture of this area to show just a random Home Depot worker. So, not getting paid to say this, but shout out to Home Depot because they actually really do help you out. And I don't know, it was just relaxed. So we basically, all of this was just guesstimates. We just guessed the sizes, which is what I'm known for. I'm a try it kind of guy. I'm not good at measurements and all that stuff, and I'm not good at following directions. So it very rarely works out perfectly when you're not going by some sort of directions and measurements, but it worked out. So we just decided, hey, 6 foot is big enough. Then we had I think 6 foot, these 3 beams here, these 4x, okay? I got 3 of them. I think they're like $8 or something. All of this stuff is treated. And I'm like, we just guessed the height of it. So I put them in about 1.5 feet in the ground, tamped all the dirt around it. May have to put a little bit of cement in there if I ever have a problem. But at the moment, I just didn't. I just didn't. Maybe this will be one of those things that in a year from now, we will rip it all down and tell you guys the lessons I learned while doing this and that I need to use cement, but I didn't for this project. So let me just explain to you what I did. So I got the wood, we just cut some things down to size, guesstimated some sizes, about the height we'll need. I ended up starting out with like seven 12-foot boards that we cut. And then I went and got more and I got way too much. So I have like a few left over, which is okay. 12 bucks a board. I think for as cool as this project looks, that I think I spent about $100 and maybe let's say $120 on materials, and it just makes I love the modern look. And of course we have a beautiful pond back here, so I want it to look good, man. I don't want to stare at an ugly air conditioner. It's actually brand new, but I don't want to stare at it. We had some weeds. I sprayed all that stuff last night, so in a couple days it'll die. We'll rip it up and it'll look absolutely beautiful. I may finish off some landscaping over here. Maybe put some rock down or something. Something to prevent the weeds growing up around there and making it look ugly. I like that clean, cut, modern look. So, anyways, let me show you what I did. So, basically, started out, I gotta give a huge shout out to the Craftsman. This is my first time using this nailer, and it was pretty fun. Like, it was really fun. So basically, literally all I did was started in the middle, held up a board, nailed that side, came over here, leveled it, nailed that side, nailed it, and I just repeated that process until I got all the way down. Now, it looks pretty perfect. The spacing, don't tell anybody this, but I didn't measure the spacing, I didn't level anything. I just leveled it and measured it with my eye. But it looks good, man. The only thing that I would do differently was this corner here. See, it looks okay, but if you get to this angle, what I should have done is push these back a little bit and brought this board all the way forward. But it's one of those things that it was too late when I did it. Will I go back and fix it? Maybe, if it bothers me enough, but really, the seating area for our backyard is over here. So we never even really get to this side of the house. So it just is one of those things that looks good enough from a few feet away that it just makes it look nice. Now we have a brown fence here, so I may end up painting it brown, but this actual wood look is kind of that modern thing right now, and I really like that look. So yeah, I don't know. So super simple, guys. It took me about 3 hours to finish, and it's just one of those little projects that, you know, doesn't do a ton. It's not a pond. It doesn't change your backyard like that, but it's these things that you do a couple of these a year, maybe one every couple months, a project like this to your house, and it just enhances that. And over time, project after project after project, you're gonna look back and you're gonna have all these really unique, cool aspects to your house that make people say, wow, like these people went above and beyond, and it really just makes it look really, really nice. So that's my little project. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so trust me, if I can do this, you can do this, because that nailer, I have had Craftsman send it to me about 5 or 6 months ago, and this was the first time I ever used it. But hey, that's pretty sweet, man. So it's fun to try new things, do a little something different, and get that satisfaction with a project that only takes you a few hours. You get that instant satisfaction. So that's my little project. What do I call this? Like a do-it-yourself air conditioner cover. That's what we'll call it. So anyways, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.